Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Lands of Zankar with me, Mangamad. I hope you're all well, I hope you're all safe. Now, you may be asking where are we? We are actually over at the mountain project. So in case you guys forgot what it looked like, because it has been a couple of episodes, this is where we've got to. So this is all done here, and obviously we did the monorail line as well. But in order to carry on with the project, I need to do quite a bit of clearing. This, I want, if I can get up a little bit higher. But this whole mountain, this bit that I've already started flattening, this needs to go. Well, not necessarily needs to go, but it needs to be a lot lower than it is. And yeah, it's going to take quite a long time. Now, the reason I was focusing on the bulk storage so much and getting that done was because obviously I need somewhere to store all of this terracotta. So I've still got plenty of empty chests. I think I've only filled up like the first 3 rows, possibly 4 rows, 5 rows. Oh wow, I didn't realize I'd filled this much. Okay, but we still have plenty of storage to go. I've got my gathering box already. The beacons are already still up. So we're going to do a mega time lapse. I'm obviously going to try not to make it too long because this is going to be hours and hours and hours for me doing this. I'll try and shrink it as much as I can. But I thought it'd look cool just to see the mountain disappearing bit by bit. I'm not entirely sure how low it's going to go. It's actually probably going to be somewhere around where the yellow line is, I'm thinking. I'll have to see. I'm probably not going to get this all done today, but this is the main task that I want to focus on. So, well, in this episode anyway, obviously. So we're going to make a quick start on this, and yeah. So I've got my pick at the ready. Beacons are all ready. So let's go do this. Okay, guys, so we're taking a little bit of a break from the mining, from the clearing, and you may remember from the end of last episode, if you made it that far, congratulations if you did, Skunky's nicked my trophy, and yeah, and left me with a participation medal. Now, of course, we cannot stand for such shenanigans going on, so I've popped over here to the Elytra course, and see he's I see the time to beat, so 40.35. So we'll have to see if we can beat that. I've got a couple of shulkers full of rockets with me, so let's because obviously the way we like to do this now is constant spam of rockets, so you burn through them really, really fast. So I'm going to have a few runs at this and see if I can do any better. So hopefully We'll see you in a minute with a good run, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, guys. So I've had a few runs, and honestly, I haven't been able to quite get to the 40.35 time yet. My main issue I'm struggling with is I'm having a bit of I'm getting micro stutters and bits where the server can't quite keep up. Now, if I remember rightly, Skunky had some people helping him, like camping out in various bits of the course so that the server didn't have to try and load them that quickly. The best run I've made on my own so far is 40.56, which, considering, is I thought is pretty good. As I said, my main issue is, like, especially, hang on, if I go over there, grab some more there. So predominantly the big issue of the course, for me at least, is I've tried playing around with the render distance on the chunks and it hasn't really helped. But I'm kind of okay till we get to this part, and then when we get over to here, I start getting so going through these 3 gates, I'm getting like quite a few micro stutters where it's trying to sort of load all this stuff in. And if I remember rightly, yeah, as you can see, there's actually a camping chair where somebody camped up there before. And I think there's actually another one hovering around over this way somewhere, I thought I saw. I could be wrong. But yeah, so there's at least one, possibly 2 places, say that I'm struggling with, and that's costing me fractions of a second because it's I'm moving too fast for the server to keep up, so it's kind of stuttering, and it's yeah, it's causing me issues. So I'd like to come back and have another crack at it with another couple of people online, just sort of like camped out at the spots, just to see if I can shave enough time. I mean, at this point, I'm really happy with 40.56, but I really think I can get close to that 40.35. So we'll have to see. But anyway, as for that, for now, it looks like we're heading back to the mining, heading back to the mountain to do some more clearing for a bit. Until someone comes online, then we might have another go. So, yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so the video clip that you just saw was probably a culmination of about 2 hours work in the space of, I don't know, a minute or so. We're slowly whittling down the levels. I really haven't had a lot of time this week. I've got a lot of other stuff going on. And yeah, one of the last recordings I did, for some reason the replay mod didn't recorded 20 minutes, but there was actually nothing in it. It was just literally nothing rendered, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. So yeah, we're still a bit higher than I would like to be. I really am thinking like maybe down to this brown level down here, but just for a little bit of change of pace, I think I'm going to start working a little bit on the aesthetic more here. So obviously we've done all this bit's kind of all done, but as you go through this tunnel here, it's then we come out into nothing. So I'm going to have a think and see what I can get going. And Jalushko is on, and I think she might be helping me as well, which would be cool. So let's yeah, I'm going to carry on with that, and I've run out of food, which I need to go and do now. Yeah, so hopefully we're going to get some, I need to work out a plan on what I'm doing with this. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so this is kind of what I've worked with so far. So the plan is, obviously there's a nice path and a bridge which goes to here, and then obviously the more needs to be done with the leveling of the mountain. This is basically roughly where I want the level to be. It has dawned on me that this is taking far longer than that, and I'll be honest, I'm really struggling right now. Mentally, I can't face doing this. I've done countless hours of removing all of this already, and by my reckoning, there's probably at least another 5 hours to go. It takes roughly 20 minutes per level to remove, and there's like 15 levels that this needs to be brought down to. So yeah, I kind of really want to concentrate on getting this build done, but I'm mentally just struggling with just the sheer enormity that it needs doing, which is kind of really holding me back. So I'm sending out an appeal to the other Zankarians. If you can help me with this, I'd greatly appreciate it. I've already stuck a message in Discord, but obviously just in case anybody misses it, I'm doing it here as well. Obviously I don't have a helper, an official helper to do any of this sort of grind work for me, so trying to sort of work on the ideas for the build and sort of clear this mountain down. Some would say, why the hell did you decide to do this in an area that's predominantly mountain and not do it in a plains? Because basically I like the colour. I like the colour scheme that's around it. It's just that, there's a lot more happening rather than just regular sort of like green stuff. If there's going to be a lot that's going to be changing, and I really want to get cracking with it, but this is really holding me back right now. So Zankarians, if you are able to spare like 20 minutes or so to clear a level, I'm willing to pay a gold block per level cleared, so you'll be earning 1 gold block per 20 minutes. So you guys, just let me know how many gold blocks you've removed. There is obviously all of the chests over here to chuck all of the cleared material into. And there's like all of this wall is empty, and a couple of those I'm going to repair these 2 picks, so there'll be a shulker here full of equipment to use as well, so you don't have to burn through your own stuff. But yeah, this is basically where I'm going to be calling the video today. It's exceptionally short. I do appreciate that, and I do apologize, but like I said, I've got so much other stuff going on this week as well. I'm really struggling mentally. I'm exhausted. Obviously, all this stuff with the COVID and having the children with me constantly, as much as I love them, they're getting fed up. It's getting harder to keep them entertained, and it's just, everything is just draining on me. And when I'm not in a particularly great place to start with, a lot of this pressure is starting to mount up, and it's starting to get to me a little bit. So I do need some help. It isn't going to create any spoilers. Once that mountain is down, then I can crack on and get some of the other work done. So if any of you can help, that would be great. But yeah, I appreciate this video is going to be super short, so I will understand if there is no likes dropped and it doesn't earn me any subs. I get it, but I want to at least get something out this week. I didn't want to just have a week where I didn't upload anything. So there's been a little bit of a time lapse and stuff, but yeah, there's literally nothing. I haven't been able to come onto the server all week because I just can't face it. I can't face dealing with that. I'm having a bit of a burnout with the clearing. So anyway, I'm going to call it here, guys. If you did, if you could leave a like, that'd be great, but I'll understand if you don't. And the same with the subscription as well. As for me, this is me done for the moment, guys, and hopefully we'll have some progress, so some proper progress for you next week. As for me, I'm done. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Also, PS, I forgot to mention, if the audio quality for my voice sounds a bit funny, don't panic, it's not you, it's me. I think my microphone is actually on its way out. I've been having some issues with it streaming as well, and it sounded a little bit distorted. It wasn't a drastically expensive microphone, but and I don't have the spare money to buy a new one right now, so, that's something I'm going to have to try and work on, so I'll ask you to bear with that with me as well. And I would use the headset, that's one that's on my headset, only it's gone missing, and I think the children have made it disappear. Anyway, so see you next week, guys. Catch you later. Bye bye.